Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Israel being so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and confusion of faces scattered throughout the four corners of the earth through captivity, and not to be confused with those imposters that are in the Holy Land. All right. To start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, YAHAWAH, Baha, Yahawashi, Shim Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. And Yahawah Yahawashi willing. This is edifying into the body. Wanted to pull some precepts that reference how men of Yahawah Yahawashi are to be constant in the ministry. Okay. While you have these other camps, all right, every single one outside of Great Millstone, where each member individually is not required of works. All right. Each individual member, after a certain time of entry, of conversion, okay, of enlistment, aren't required to push out video epistles, okay, on the daily or as often as possible, multiple times a week, and have their own business, so to speak, okay, their own ministry. And as well as you have other members, the ones that do videos, all right, pushing out the word of Yahweh Yahawashi, going into the current events of what's going down before our face and linking them up with the biblical prophecies, all right, which is the primary function, okay, is the primary component of the ministry of Yahawashi, okay. What did it say? That uh, the spirit of prophecy, Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy, and then the scriptures tell us that if any man speak, let him speak according to the oracles of Yahweh Yahawashi, specific to prophecy. An oracle literally means prophecy in the etymology. Okay. Sirach 39:1. Be occupied in prophecy, right? When seeking out the wisdom of the ancients, okay? The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding the truth of Yahweh Yahawashi, okay? It's founded and centered around prophecy, okay? And you simply, with these meantime, in between time Israelites, you don't have that coming out, okay? Especially as sporadic as the appearances of those fucking the heads, okay, and different members of these other fucking camps, man. All right. That's why the true expression of this thing is through the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and those are simply vessels that the Most High has the Spirit on, man. Okay, Spirit of the elect is in Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Okay, so let's pull this. All right, let's get that word stand, because we're going to get these scriptures that are in reference to time and duration. Because the stance is not temporary, the stance is not part-time. Okay, Slovakia, this is the word stand. Okay, and it reads, let's see, what is that? The the ma, and the da. So, Ahmad, okay. Ahmad, Strong's H5975, it says to stand. Here it is, to remain. Okay. Remain is in reference to time, something that you're maintaining. And let's get in the etymology because um, it's got that word re in it. Word remain in the etymology means re, which of course means again, and maner, which means to stay. Okay, to stay. So we're to stay on our watch. Okay, and the watch is in reference to measuring the times diligently, scoping out what's watching. Okay, um, I believe it's spacer is in um, might be in the fucking French, right? To to scope out the current events to see what the fuck is happening on this planet, whether it be geopolitical, okay, whether it's in reference to these proxy wars, all right, scoping out to see um, calamitous events like into natural disasters, because that's a heavy indicator of the return of Yahawashi, okay, an increase in earthquakes, all right, signs in the heaven. All these things are uh, things that are happening real time that link up to the biblical prophecies, all right, which is the ultimate being the end of Esau Edom's age, okay, and it's required to stay on this watch and uh, um, to reveal these things. It says remain in the etymology, etym online, because we just brought out maner, read maner, which means to stay. It says to be left after removal or loss of a part, number, or quality. Okay. So that's fucking at all costs. You are to be left after. You're to stay. Okay. Let's see. To stay, to dwell, to hold out. All right. To endure, to abide. And then it says to last. Okay. And then remain as a noun, meaning that or those that are left over or surviving. Okay. It says at early, also from early 15th century, as continue. Okay. So it's to continue. And not only do you see these motherfuckers with sporadic appearances, okay, hop on the agora here and there to push out, an epistle or go into a certain topic. Not only do you have these other camps with sporadic appearances, but then you have these other motherfuckers who are hanging the hat up, okay? Which isn't really that good of an analogy because um, only certain camps preach that you can have a hat on, okay? We got to be accurate with our analogies and puns and shit like that, okay? They literally they put down their sword, so to speak. All right, like it says, woe unto them that hold their sword back from blood. And this time, we're swinging the sword by preaching this word, okay? Spreading the gospel, being constant in our ministry, in the ministry of the word of Yahawashi, okay? And that was a saying with Jake, was like, what's the word? Okay, meaning what's the word, what's going down, or what's going to happen? And that's the word. All right, destruction is nigh, and this is how, and then to lay it out. Okay, it says, Slock. Let's jump back. Let's jump into that. It says, to continue, here it goes in section 3, right, of bullet point 3 in section A, okay? To remain, to continue, to abide, to endure, to persist, okay? To be steadfast. And we're going to break that down. To make a stand, to hold one's ground, all right? So the watch is persistent. It's fucking constant, man. We're to continue on this thing. And when you liken it into militarily, we're to well, Ezekiel 33:1, what the watchman's purpose was, to look out for destruction. And if you warned the people and they didn't do shit, then the blood was on them. Their own destruction was on their own fucking head. Okay, that's like when it says in Amos 3, the third chapter, that shall the trumpet not, when the trumpet is blown, shall the people fucking be afraid? Okay. But the masses of these people, and even liken it into an extent to these fucking niggas in these camps, man, they're not afraid at the trumpet, okay? When the trumpet is primarily blown and the alarm is sounded by the bringing out of these prophecies, man. Okay, to tell you what the fuck is about to come to this planet and what is here and how they link up um, to the end. Okay, to show you where we're at in the biblical prophetic timeline. All right, let's jump into this next precept. It says in 2 Timothy 4:5, but watch thou in all things, endure affliction, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. Okay, let's check that out. Make full proof of. Okay. Second Timothy, the fourth chapter, and we really got to jump back up to to 2. Did it a little backwards, but it linked up with to watch. It says, but thou watch. It linked up clean with back the second chapter, the first verse. Okay, to stand on our watch, and this is the same exhortation from Timothy. Okay, to watch in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. Let's go into this word, making full proof of. Play Raphael, Strong's G 4135. Okay, it says to bear or bring full, to make full, to cause a thing to be shown to the full. Okay, that's what's going down. The the people, the audience, the viewers, they have to see this thing. They have to be shown this thing. Okay, they have to be shown. They have to have it spelled out for them. Okay, in the form of these video epistles. And a lot of times it's not. It's because what's going into your ear gate primarily. Because a lot of times it can just be um, only audio, like pretty much just verbal. Okay, you're hearing it, and it might just be a still frame, and that's ultimately what you're doing when you watch these. The visuals are just secondary, unless you're a fucking 5-year-old. All right, fucking 3-year-old that just looks at picture books, with the visuals is just as an aid to what you're hearing, what you're eating, what you're consuming. Okay. But it's being shown, right, or spelled out. It's synonymous. It says to fulfill the ministry in every part, and here it is, to carry through to the end. Okay. So as aforementioned, to put down your sword. Okay. Fucking to submit your walking papers. All right. Put in your 2 weeks and shit is strictly forbidden. And what does it say about those men that did that? That woe unto them that held back their sword from blood. It said the Most High is gonna search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are set upon their lees. Okay. That word lees, when you go into it, it goes into like the sediment of wine, the settling, the dregs of wine. And what do? They just chill. They just post up. Okay. And it goes into in the lexicon. Okay. I think it's the Jusinius Hebrew Chaldee. Yep. It says the lees for lees. It says to live a tranquil and life, like a slow and tranquil life. Okay. And that's likened into these niggas in these other fucking camps, man. That a lot of them, a lot of their members aren't even required to do the work. Okay. To have a personal, individual ministry. Okay. They're just, you know, uh, they're just fucking there, man. They're just there. Or it's like a congregant in a church. Okay. They're just like another fucking church member. See, that went and maybe did a little job on Sundays. Like these niggas, they got their little jobs, the little shit tasks that they have to do at camp. All right, and that was it. Called it a day. Called it a week. All right, and then the ones that are in leadership, okay, it's few and far between. The meantime, in between time, fucking Jakes, Israelites, okay, prophets really, because a layman is not um, just any old Israelite Jake. No, these are men who are feigning themselves to be prophets, man. Okay, let's see, carry through to the end, accomplish. All right. Entirely accomplish. Okay. Let's pull this next pre. Let's jump up. 2 Timothy 4 and 2. Preach the word, be instant, in season and out of season. Okay. So we're to be instant, in season and out of season. And then it says, um, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. All right. Let's expound on that word. To be instant. And then let's also get in season and out of season, because that means there is no fucking breaks. All right. All right. This is the word instant. 2 Timothy 4 and 2. It goes into episteme, episteme, episteme. Okay. To stand by, to be present. Okay. So you're to be present in season and out of season. All right. Present where? On your fucking watch. All right. In this ministry, in the disseminating of this gospel through the video epistles. That's the primary way now. Okay, through the agora. the digital marketplace. Okay, it says of time, of time. There it is. It says in section D of right, in section D it says of time. So to be instant, okay? To be very to be present, okay? It just reiterates, okay? Well then let's get that. Because it said to preach and then to be instant out in season out of season. So to preach in season out of season and to be instant in season out of season. That's what that's saying. Okay. Let's see this word in season. Okay. And that's really plain. Okay, let's see if the NLT or the comparisons, the other translations. Okay. There it is. NLT. Because it said in season. When it says the time is favorable, oh that okay, that's the spirit. It says opportunely when it's opportune, but then it says in season when it's opportune, and then it says and out of season when it's not opportune. Okay, NLT says it though. Preach the word of the Most High. Be prepared whether the time is favorable or not. There it is. Okay, that's constant, nonstop. But not in the aspect of burning of getting burned out or burning out. Okay, is in First Corinthians 15:58, finishing off. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of YAHAWAH Ba'ashim Yahawashi, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in YAHAWAH Ba'ashim Yahawashi. Okay. Was that first or second? Slovakia. All right. It says to be steadfast. That word means to be firm, immovable. All right. That one had a better breakdown than the Edamon. Go ahead and pull that word, steadfast. Let's get that in both. Fuck does that happen? That word steadfast. See, old English way of spelling it. Steadfast, STEAD. Resolute or dutifully firm and unwavering. Okay? Like it says, let us um, do this work without wavering. Okay, that's a form of wavering. Taking fucking time off, taking breaks, not being constant in this thing. All right? Let's see. Steadfast, it says in the Cambridge, staying the same for a long time and not changing, quickly or unexpectedly, staying the same. Okay. Firm in purpose, resolution, faith, and attachment. Okay. Not shakable. Steadfast resolve. All right. So to be steadfast, that's in reference to time. Okay. That's why it told us to run that readeth it, even though this of course is a marathon, but we're are supposed to be um not tearing to come to Yahawashi Yahawashi and to perform the mission. Okay. That is required of us. To feed sheep. Okay. To go into that word, unmovable. Okay. Firmly persistent. Bam. There it is. To be firmly persistent. This is in reference to time. Okay. To duration. We're to be persistent, man. Let's expound on that real quick. To persist. Let's get that in the etymology. Break that all the way down. To purr through steadfastly, and then sister, to stand. Okay. So to stand steadfastly, to continue. It just means to fucking continue, man. And to do it diligently. And then let's finish off and get this. That word, always. Always abounding. Well, let's get that. Let's get that word abounding, but let's get that always. Pantot, at all times, always, ever, every win, i.e., at all times, evermore. Okay. I don't know if there's a word that better describes that. It's um to be fucking to be persistent, man. Let's get another. Let's see. Persistent, continuing firmly or obstinately in a course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition. Because we know that this thing comes with nothing but that, the highest form of opposition. Okay, what happened to the prophets of old? All right, most of them got fucking put to death. That's the pinnacle of difficulty and opposition. Okay, but to stay, let's get the one that's best in reference to time. Okay, diligent. Look at that's perfect. Okay, single-minded, even dogged. Yeah, fucking determined. That's right. Untiring. Okay. Look at that. Continuing to exist or endure over a prolonged period. Okay. Steady, uninterrupted, unbroken. Okay. Incessant. Sustained. Okay. Frequent. All right. That's why what you see is fucking sporadic. This gets a good word for being infrequent. That's what you see with that, with these other camps, man, and other expressions, and even them in the church, which probably the Christian church, which was the biggest fucking fallacy and the biggest by numbers of people as a whole, that is capping with the scriptures, man. that took this book and said that they adopted this and internalized it, so to speak. And that's the problem. And that's what you see from them in frequency. Okay. And that's good, man. That's good. Let's get that word abounding. Because that shows that it's in our ability to do it. Even with what we think our ability is, we have the ability to go beyond. Okay. And as it pertains to fucking time, which you think you don't have anything left. You worked a fucking 14-hour day, you know? You gotta be back there. You gotta be back there at fucking 4 a.m. and it's 10 p.m. and shit to to uh to still push out that epistle. Okay, the word abounding. My goodness, or is that Let's see. Yeah, that is abounding. My goodness, why does it say peresio? Peres Peresio Suyo Shu oh Peresuyo Slovakia. Let's see. Peris Perisuo. Perisuo. Okay. That's slightly um similar to persist, right? To exceed a fixed number or measure. Okay. So that measure, to be constant and to be diligent of what even we can what we judge to be, we have the ability to go beyond that, and the elect is going to do that. Okay, to be left over and above a certain number or measure. Okay, to remain. So we're to be abounding is to remain. Okay. Let's see. To overflow, to excel more than, to exceed. Okay, so you can go even above. All right. It says a thing which comes in abundance or overflows unto one. Something falls to the lot of one in large measure. Okay. That this is the spirit, the bounding that he has instilled in the elect. Okay. The remnant, the special chosen. Okay. The chosen of the chosen. It says to superabound in quantity or quality. Okay. To be in excess, to exceed, to excel, to increase. Okay. To remain. All right. And that's what you see. The ultimate expression of that with the apostles, with our apostles and elders. Okay. Even primarily, even the top four. Okay. And even the top the top apostle himself, Apostle Tahar, man. Okay. You see the ultimate expression of this. Okay. And then of course, following suit is the men on down from the top. All right. To understand that, like it said, that our labor is not in vain. Okay. And it says that the laborers are few. Okay. The work is great, but the laborers are few. So this thing is fucking required, man. And it also is chanting down Babylon, chanting down this whole fucking system, this Edomite regime. Okay. because we wrestle not against flesh and blood. All right. So the elect is going to be those vanguards, as the beloved elder Yara goes into. All right. The vanguards on the front lines. Okay. Like it says, shall he find faith on the earth? Okay. And Lord willing, that these men, as it proves to be looking in this way more and more every fucking day, that Lord willing we be of that number. Okay. And to endure to the end. So with that, all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Baha Shem Yahawashi, Baha Shem Rakah Kadash, Shalom.